Hi, I'm Becky,
And I'm Mickey.
and we're going to talk about this week's Arrow and Flash episodes. Arrow is the fourth episode of each season?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arrow 104 and Arrow 304. Flash 104. Yeah. So let's start with the Flash. Pretty good episode.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was interesting. They have you, if you watch, they have the introduction of Captain Cold. So basically the leader of the Rogue Galleries. We may see more characters along those lines.
Yeah, that was cool. A lame villain name, Captain Cold.
Well, that's all of Flash's villain names.
Yeah.
You've got Magic Man, Heat Wave, which we see at the end of the episode. Magician, the Trickster.
Yeah.
They're all very much like that.
Very, yeah, kind of lame.
What would you name them?
I don't know. Other than that. Yeah, it was alright. I feel like I was going to give Cisco a little depth. Him making a weapon. Yeah, like, is Cisco smart enough to make those sort of weapons that he pretty much has his own superpower about that. I know, he can, make things like that on his own without anyone knowing.
I mean, really when you said, they're lame, really because Captain Cold is just a guy with a cold gun. Heat Wave's a guy with pyrotechnic skills and a heat gun. And then it goes from there.
Yeah.
So half his villains are non-metahumans.
Yeah. They did a really good job of setting up and explaining the cold, how cold can hurt speed. It's kind of the opposite of speed.
Yeah, anti.
I thought that was a really good way to explain why someone like that would be a good arch nemesis for Captain the Flash. Yeah, I like it. I felt like it really added some depth to the system. It was really in danger of just becoming a one-off comic relief character.
So it shows he's actually part of things, he's causing problems a little bit for her. So.
Yeah, I think they really need to do is start throwing the side characters into the story more so we just have them sit around the base all the time. Yeah, that was good.
Who's else in that episode? Felicity.
Yeah, Felicity.
And Barry had a little
And oh my gosh, they have chemistry, so much chemistry.
Yeah.
The thing is, what's her name? Emily Bett Rickards. She has chemistry with everyone. She's so good. So, it's just really hard to see those two together. And then split them apart for no reason. And then, they keep selling us that Barry likes Barry and I should be together. But the two, they still just don't have any chemistry.
Yeah,
they have a brother-sister vibe, but no romantic chemistry. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I think with the Barry Aris thing, I think they're trying to push towards the comics because that's where it ends up. But with the show, Felicity and Barry could easily get together if they keep her on that side of the town, for that matter.
Yeah, and I read in a interview that there's going to be a big crossover between the two shows later on in the season, maybe as a hiatus, summer sort of thing.
Together thing where they fight the same enemy?
Yeah, I think it's sort of crossover extend over both episodes.
Yeah. Right now they've been very separate, except for Felicity bouncing back and forth.
Yeah. So that was good. It was a really good episode. They kissed. That was very cute. So it's just watch the whole time, watching him and Felicity like, oh, if only. She really upped the standard. She really upped the standard when she put on that show. Oh my goodness. So it's really hard to watch. Next week it's going to go back to watching Barry fight over Iris.
Maybe we'll just be texting and calling Felicity.
I still like the idea of them getting together.
It wouldn't be that bad either.
That last week when they had their scenes together, they had so much more chemistry. So that's what I had for the episode. I thought it was really dumb that they let him get away.
Yeah, they need to though.
Okay, so when Cisco was after Kevin Cold left, Cisco was like, oh, it's just after Labs. It's like, he looked away
Captain Cold was not far enough away not to do that.
He would be within earshot to hear hear that.
Like, wait a minute, he could have just turned around and zapped all of you.
Yeah.
Be done with it.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was poorly directed.
At least timing-wise.
Mm-hmm.
They needed to let him go, since
Yeah.
he is the arch-villain, plus Rogue Gallery started.
Yeah. Somebody called him Captain
Yeah.
Used, like, he wanted to use that.
Well, yeah.
But it's, like, okay, in 2014,
Like, it's so lame, I'm gonna use it.
lame.
What else could you think of?
So
Nothing.
lame.
I mean, just like Heat Wave.
Mm.
He's got a heat gun.
Well, I didn't think of anything either. Yeah, so.
That little thing, I mean, really, the episode was quite well.
Actually, yeah, it was one of the ones this season. I don't think that he's up and running, and they're getting people more, the side characters more involved. Because I started getting afraid of family of, get to a freaking week kind of formula.
Yes, we did not want that.
Yeah, where the characters would, like super in Smallville, or however they did this freaking week thing, and Chloe was always stuck in a torch office telling Clark everything and just being stuck there. Well, you don't have to say on like every episode.
Yep.
So that's about it.
I think we'll see the change in Flash, where it won't be so much the freaking week anymore, I think. Since Captain Hood is gone. Or he's going to come back eventually.
Yeah. I haven't seen like that scene where he was like, don't ever do that again to Harrison, and he kind of creeped. He was kind of creeping Cisco out a little bit. When he was like, yes, sir, and it really kind of, I kind of like it, so kind of hinting that, he might start, making the other characters suspicious.
That or there's a larger plan, he's really messed up, which I think we see. At every preview and promo, there's something more that Harrison is either showing off or revealing to us.
Yeah, you think that, if Harrison's in the future, wouldn't he already know about Captain Cole?
Oh, yeah.
Like, isn't that the way it's supposed to go?
Yeah.
That Captain Cole shows up?
Yeah, he shows up.
Yeah. So
If he knows about him, he can't stop that, though, because that would disrupt the timeline. And Barry technically isn't safe anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's not a bad episode. There wasn't any, after the end of the episode, timeline, was there?
No.
Yeah, Captain Cole talks to,
Heat Wave.
Yeah,
we mentioned that earlier. Yeah. He was like, if you want a gun? He's like, yeah. Nope.
So the Arrow episode. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was fun.
That's what I've been waiting for.
He comes back to town and Merlyn not far behind me.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. It just makes no sense that Oliver would agree with the way Oliver was like, oh, Marco Merlyn gets to stay in the city under my protection. What?
Yeah.
And the whole episode, why, he knows that Thea, that Merlyn is Thea's father is not in moral rights and stuff. He's like, he may not have murdered Sarah. He may be Thea's father, but he's still murdered. He's still murdered 502 other people with this birthday machine. Leveled the city like a city block. That just caused so much damage to the entire city. And basically sent the city into a civil war between the four wealthy people for a while.
I mean, I guess there's a quote that says, it's like, hey, you kill one person, you're a murderer. You kill 10 people, it's like, oh, that's great. You kill some of your own people, you're okay with that. You start killing other people, you're almost like, if it's over 10,000, a couple hundred people, you're like, oh, it's almost like, congratulations, you wake up early in the morning. You just kill people all day, and you don't do anything about it. I mean, I hope that's not going through Oliver's head. But now he's made an enemy of Al-Ghul, which he really doesn't need to do in the first place. And Merlyn, he can protect himself. Just let him roam around.
Let the assassins take care of him. I mean, the whole no prison can hold me. No prison can hold me. But it would make his life. He said he was alive, and he had to go into hiding again. I don't know.
There's something. He has.
Just leaving him alone to devices with no one outside of the alive. He doesn't have to deal with the consequences of his actions whatsoever. He doesn't have to deal with the consequences of he doesn't have to deal with the consequences of how these people. He just gets to roam around like he's like still by himself. And he's still like he's still he's still living in a lot of luxury. He still gets freedom and mobility to run around doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's paying off people. He has people upstairs that say, "Hey, let's turn a blind eye to this."
Yeah. So
That's what's happening.
yeah, and like all for just really letting him stay there, stay in the city, unharmed is ridiculous. Makes no sense. Like the whole thing was just for just like the competition in the league. It's just really weak.
God, we're like, well, you didn't kill her, but you know what? I'm gonna lock you up.
Yeah.
Keep you locked up. I know we can't hold you forever,
I don't think,
but it's gonna lock you up.
I don't think put her on Slade Wilson and see how much trouble he can cause.
See if he'll survive a couple nights.
Yeah.
I think they might. I mean, I could see it happening.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna go on this tangent again?
We are. It's important.
You didn't see a hint of Asian in him?
He knew. He's Australian. The guy they hired is Australian. He's a white guy dressed up in Chinese outfits, like leading this this
It's supposedly Asian martial arts assassin group. Yeah.
Asian-based martial arts group. Top, Nisa is clearly Middle Eastern or something. Clearly, yeah, Asian. Look, Middle Eastern, Asian, Middle East, Asia. Asia does not just comprise of China and Japan.
It's all South Asia too.
Yes.
But he could be Middle Eastern, but he's not even that.
Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, because his name is Al-Ghul. It's a Middle Eastern name.
Central Asia. That's what
Yeah, yeah. So why the heck do they hire? It just ruins the whole thing. They got this the claw, ring. In a robe or whatever. And why?
Could the previous guy, not his successor, but his predecessor, with an Asian, and he just took it up? Could that be an explanation?
If they had to do that much gymnastics to make it okay to hire a white guy to play this Asian character, that's completely ridiculous.
Maybe his wife's Asian. No, he has to be a pure Asian person from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan.
No, in Asian America, there's so many Asian American actors who get no chances to play roles, and this is a really well-known Asian character that would have been a great opportunity for a lot of people, and they hung up the white guy.
It was like it.
It was just completely ridiculous.
I don't know who they could have hired Asian-wise. Do you know anybody off the top of your head?
Well, there are lots of. Oh no, but they could have hired an unknown. Who the hell knew who Stephen Amell was before this show?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really got under my skin that they did that. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of useless white guys.
Oh.
Roy.
Yes,
Oh
he
my
jumps,
God.
he matches, and he says, jump, and he's like, oh, this is great, and he gets hit with a train.
I know.
Which was really disappointing.
Oh,
It was really funny, though.
It was, epic fail, though.
Like a football off this truck on his car hood, and out.
Yeah, someone like the AV Club wrote in their reviews, Roy still hasn't learned not to do the warm-up parkour before the actual fight.
Get your shield out, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe your bow out.
Oh, I think he was trying to impress Thea with the parkour, and then...
That didn't happen.
And then he got tranquilized.
Pay attention to anything.
I could just see him.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Tag team, but no.
Yeah, he's lucky no one else on the team was around. Yeah. I understand it's important to keep her, secret about, what she's been doing, while she's in the Corvantes, but I really just love to see her break out of those ropes and then just get into this.
I mean, once Roy was tranquilized, she wouldn't have to worry about anybody knowing her skills. She could have had a little bit of a scuffle with Lisa.
Yeah.
It would have been nice.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Yeah. It would have been a really cool.
I'm waiting for her to show, just bust out a move one of these days.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, obviously has a plan.
He does have a plan.
Maybe she does. I don't know if she is aware of it or
Maybe
not.
he knew that Oliver, because of his moral compass, is kind of all over the place sometimes, that he would declare protection for him.
Yeah, because
by then
that's what he was trying to do. He was
making Raz-Al-Ghul his enemy, that puts Merlyn and Oliver technically as allies now.
Yeah.
So now they have to work together with Roy and Thea, because Thea's going to be.
That's what he was hoping for. That's why he wanted
So
Thea to go back.
the four of them versus Raz-Al-Ghul now. It has to be that way.
Yeah.
Because he's forced it.
Yeah. That's why he wanted Thea to come back, because that's why he was reminding Oliver about, that he was Thea's father. And it's like, that shouldn't matter. You still kill people.
You kill people.
And, you looking after Thea is still really bad because it gets her involved in a really dangerous world that she would not be involved in. So I don't understand why Oliver thinks that's a good enough reason to protect her. She's better off, without him. He's protecting her because he's always going to want to use her. He's always going to get her involved in a world, in a very dangerous world.
Do you think Oliver's just really buying? It's not so much that he doesn't believe that he's a danger to people and he's guilty, but he wants to pull information from him regardless of what it is.
Mm. Yeah, but he can't trust Merlyn.
He can't, but he did. By saying,
which was really weak.
he did trust him, and he's like, let me look at you for a few minutes. Oh, okay, I believe you. Off you go.
Oh, I know. Even if he didn't kill Sarah, that's not a good reason to just leave him alone after everything he's done, everything he could still do.
Should have shot him in the back a couple times and said, hey, you might survive, but you're going to get caught.
Yeah. That'll, yeah. That'll slow down.
You hope that is.
Obviously, that's the reason to want to go get Oliver and he can not this around without, him getting killed by Oliver. So obviously.
It accomplished that much.
Yeah.
So now they're just going to have a consistent League of Assassins.
I don't think he needs to run. He's a really good character. I'm kind of hoping that I kind of think I really did. I'm kind of hoping she comes back and trains Laurel.
She may.
Yeah.
I think that may be the option. Because she's the only one with the skill set to match Oliver or any of them. Aside from those little blips and stuff. Yeah.
Bad judgment and casting. Flashbacks.
Oh, yes.
Flashbacks. I like that Oliver's kind of taken control here. And we finally found out why Amanda wants Oliver to operate in. She saw him, So, and that childlike character's coming back into play. Yeah. So the thing is, it's just a lot of work to make an operative to get rid of this one person. And it's just so much work and so much gymnastics to get Oliver become this assassin to get rid of this one person. She was going to blow up an entire plan just to get this one low-level assassin. I don't even think she was part of labor or anything. But she was on this plan, they were going to kill her. It's just, someone, I saw some of the comments of reviews where they said, why is letting Amanda Waller break 2,000 eggs just like a subpar omelet? And it's just a trivial of this whole plot that she's got going.
It's going to lead to something, hopefully. It's bigger than it has been.
It's just a very inefficient operation like this. So many little, just grasping at straws to get things done that could be scoped out so much easier. So I'm wondering, her time on the island may have made all into a soldier or warrior, but it might be his style of combat turned him into a killer because he's so ashamed of his past.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we're going to see that.
We'll see more of that next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm interested in what internal life. I mean, did she die this season? I can't remember.
Or did she just walk off? Because I can't quite remember. I feel like she just kind of disappeared.
She just disappeared. Yeah, she kind of faded off.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah. It just thought I realized how much China White. She's Chinese and she's white hair.
Oh, China White.
Name names. Come on. All the. Can't call it my regular name.
This isn't the silver age of comics anymore.
Hey, that was a good age.
Yeah.
All the great characters came from.
Mm-hmm. And they're lame names.
Oh. Just because you don't like villains, it's lame.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of procrastinated as good things come up.
Yeah. He's her dad in the first place.
Yeah.
And for the moment.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I think it's really cool that Ian is the one who's like getting a club and like she's getting a club back together and seemingly she's the most stable one in the group.
Yeah, well, she's got the foundation.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to mess with anything really.
At the end.
I don't remember.
We will see you
Yep.
next time.
See you later.